This glitch is insane. It takes advantage of two different glitches, directed mode, and gets you unlimited waves of much faster spawning zombies, God mode, and insta-kills. It takes a sec to set up, but it is so worth it. So you're gonna need at least 2 people to play with for this, but don't worry, I've got a Discord with over 12,000 players looking to glitch, grind camos, and everything in between. So hop on in at discord.gg/gaming exploits. Oh, and shouts to the talented glitching queen for finding this one. Okay, step 1, you're going to want to hop into a game of Terminus on directed mode with at least 2 other people. You can do it as a 4, but you will need at least to be a trio. I hopped in with some guys from my Discord. A huge thank you to them for helping me get this set up. Now, here is everything you're going to need for the frenzied God mode portion of the glitch. The person or people going into God mode will need the retribution and repair boost augments on their frenzied guard field upgrade, but they won't need the frenzied guard field upgrade equipped in the game. They'll need the turtle shell and hardened plates augments on Juggernog, and this isn't a must, but if you want, you can have triple shot and strength training on melee macchiato for extra damage whilst in the glitch. The 2 people giving God mode are both going to need the frenzied guard field upgrade equipped, both with the phalanx and repair boost augments. And one of the players will need to have a frag grenade too. Okay, step 2, get up to the point where you've just beaten Nathan, and as one of my teammates pointed out, do not do the frenzied guard glitch before the Nathan fight, or the cutscene will take you out of God mode. You can actually skip the Nathan fight by chilling under the bridge like this, and the zombies will eventually push him off into the water. Once you beat Nathan, it's time to set up the first glitch, which is the infamous bot lobby glitch, and then we're gonna break it. I will run through it fast here, but if you want a full breakdown, I'll pin that video in the comments. So grab the key card and then head over to the ship. One player needs to head up the ladder, whilst another player needs to wait at the top of the ladder. The other 2 players can just wait on the island just over here. The player in the room needs to pick up a canister and then drop it to close the trap door. This will start the zombies spawning in. Instead of the usual method where you have the player in the room sacrifice himself and leaving the game, just have a player on the island down themselves, and then the player in the room can use the anywhere but there gobblegum to automatically spawn to the island and revive the player. This still works the exact same way, but the player in the room doesn't have to leave the game. The player on the ladder needs to stay there until the door opens again. I think it's about 4 minutes. Once it does, they can join the others on the island as the zombies are now broken. Step 3. Okay, for this next step, we're going to do the frenzied guard God mode glitch. So for the players receiving God mode, they just need to make sure they have Juggernog and then stand there and do nothing. The 2 players giving God mode will need to work together. The first player needs to activate his frenzied guard, hold down a grenade until he goes down, and then leave the game. The second player needs to activate their frenzied guard when the first player pulled out his grenade. If done correctly, the 1 to 2 players who grabbed Juggernog and stood around doing nothing will both now be in God mode. They can have their plates broken if hit from behind, but killing a zombie will fill them straight back up, and trust me, this isn't a problem. Okay, step 4, this is where the craziness starts. If you look at the zombies spawning and despawning, they're actually not despawning. They are falling under the map, and supposedly they're being saved down there. What's even crazier is these zombies can all be released for that huge endless wave of craziness that you saw at the beginning. And because you're now in God mode, the zombies will keep coming and you'll rack up insane amounts of kills. To do this, you need to break the bot lobby glitch. Now, according to Glitching Queen, if you leave the zombies to spawn and despawn for a certain amount of time, you'll then get double that amount of time of unlimited zombies pouring in at high speeds. And to take full advantage of directed mode's 5 hours, the sweet spot is an hour and a half. We only left it for 5 minutes so that we could test it, and it was still wild. If you do wait the full hour and a half, you can still shoot the zombies and get your gun camos whilst you wait. Just make sure you grab the melee macchiato perk at some point ready for this next bit, as it will help kill the zombies fast. So when you're ready to break the bot lobby glitch, all you've got to do is throw a grenade up into the trap door back at the ship. I threw a bunch of frags and my teammate threw a Semtex. Then we drove back to the island to see if we'd cleared the bot lobby glitch. And we did. So now all you've got to do is go inside the room on the ship, pick up a canister, and let the craziness unfold for hours on end. I held out my melee weapon to let that melee macchiato do its thing, and it worked perfectly. So if this helped, drop me a like and a sub to help me out too. And I'll leave you with my footage so you can see the glitch working properly. And huge shouts to Lewis the King, KP, and Sky from my Discord for helping me out. Thanks for watching.
Right, I'm just gonna plug my controller in and leave it running for a few minutes.
If you want to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos, or grind them insanely quick in bot lobbies, go check out Mitch Cactus. They are the biggest and the most trusted in Call of Duty, with over 10,000 positive reviews. And right now, they're running their biggest Black Friday sale ever, with discounts up to 50% off. If you don't want to miss out, use code EXPLOIT for 5% off. The Frenzied Guard God Mode glitch is back, and it works exactly like it did before. The setup is slightly different and you will need 2 friends, but it's all good. We've got just under 10,000 players in our Discord, all looking to do this glitch and grind XP. So hop on in and we'll get you set up with God Mode. Huge shouts to Lewis the King and Supply from my Discord for helping set this up. Okay, step 1, you know the drill by now. The player leaving will need Frenzied Guard with the Phalanx and Extension augments equipped, and they'll also need a frag grenade. But one of the players staying will also need Phalanx and Extension, and both of these players will need to drop in with the Frenzied Guard field upgrade. The 1 to 2 players staying behind who will be receiving God Mode will need the Juggernog augments, Turtle Shell, and Hardened plates equipped. And whilst this isn't needed for the God Mode part of the glitch, if you want zombies to blow up when they hit you, it'll also be worth having Retribution on Frenzied Guard. You won't need to be using the Frenzied Guard field upgrade for this, just have the augment equipped. Step 2, play the game up until the player leaving has Frenzied Guard ready to use, and the player receiving God Mode needs to have the Juggernog perk. 3, from here have the player leaving use Frenzied Guard near the other players, hold down a frag grenade until they are downed, and then leave the game. Just as the player pulls out their frag grenade, the second player with Frenzied Guard needs to activate it. The players receiving God Mode will be in the God Mode glitch once the second player's Frenzied Guard runs out. God Mode is now active and you can't be hurt. Zombies can break your plates if you get hit from behind, but killing a zombie will instantly replenish your plates. You'll notice that if you equip the Retribution augment, every time a zombie hits you, it will now fall over. Now if you drink Melee Macchiato, zombies will die every time they hit you. Now get your knife out, fully upgrade it and add Napalm Burst, and the effects will be 20 times stronger. So that's it. If this video helped, drop me a like and a sub to help me out too. I'll now leave you with my God Mode footage so you can see it in action. Thanks for watching. Here is a new way you can grind camos and XP without taking any damage from zombies on Liberty Falls. This can be done solo or with friends, and if you're looking for friends to play with, I have over 11,000 players in my Discord looking to glitch, grind XP, and more. So hop on in. Okay, step 1, choose the field upgrade Ether Shroud and have the Burst Dash augment equipped on it. Now just drop into a game of Liberty Falls. It can be directed mode or standard, it doesn't really matter. I just did it on directed because it's easier to show off a glitch with capped rounds. 2, when you're in, get the comic book store open, and whilst this isn't a must, I'd suggest getting the Jet Gun Wonder Weapon just because it will make it easier when you're in the glitch. Step 3, when you've got Ether Shroud ready to use, head over to the comic book store, stand in front of the armor buy, and whilst jumping forwards, activate Ether Shroud. This will put you in the ceiling. Couple things, whilst you're up here, you can move to about halfway across the room to where the zombies pile up before they start throwing meat at you. Secondly, you can run down the stairs and back up, but you will take damage whilst doing it, so move quickly. Another thing to be aware of is this isn't the only place that zombies pile up. They can actually pile up underneath you as well, but you can hit them with an easy blast from the jet gun, or you can shoot them, either way. To leave the glitch in multiplayer, you'll need to use the Anywhere But Here gobblegum. To leave it in solo, you can just save and quit and come back. It isn't the best we've had in terms of glitches, but more will pour in, so keep those eyes peeled. If this helped, consider dropping me a like and a sub to help me out too. Now I'll leave you with my footage so you can see the glitch working. Thanks for watching. If you've seen that crazy drill melee weapon and you want it right now, good news, you can. And here is how. Step 1, okay, so navigate over to the zombies section and click on edit loadout. 3, now just click on your melee weapon, scroll down to the drill and click on it, press the button to swap over to the shop tab. For me on PlayStation, it's R1. Now press the gunsmith button on the drill. For me on PlayStation, that's square. When you back out, you'll have the drill in your loadout. So here's footage of me dropping into the game and actually using the drill so you know that it works. Thanks for watching. They may have patched out the boat pile-up glitch, but I'd argue this one is even better. It's a glitch that has been working for a while, but pairing it with the new directed mode makes it so much better for grinding camo and leveling up. Okay, step 1, hop into a game of the new directed mode of Zombies on Terminus. Directed mode is just a way to help beginners do the main Easter egg with a cap on how high the rounds go. And that is what we're here to exploit. Step 2, you'll need to get to the point of the main objective, where the current objective is to use the triangulation values to solve the equation. You'll literally be directed by the game on how to get here, but as a quick run through, turn on all 3 power generators, bring the Pack-a-Punch platform out of the water, get the dead wire ammo mod on your weapon, ride the platform up and shoot the fuse boxes, one in the window, one to your right, then one behind the Pack-a-Punch machine, one in the Juggernog room and one the other side of the wall. The doors fling open, now run in, shoot the zombie on the floor and pick up the item. Now just turn on the 3 laptops and grab the item out of the briefcase over at the C tower. This will now give you access to the computer and give you the option to input a code. Step 3, this is where we can finally exploit the game and create a zombie pileup. So the game has now locked in at round 10, meaning no more parasite rounds and no elite zombies. As long as you don't progress the main objective, you won't progress the rounds. So from here, at the start of every round, when you see a zombie climb out of a window, just head over to the computer and interact with it to input a code. The zombies will only pour out of the windows in this room now, and they will not attack you. So just wait until they stop pouring out, and then come out of the code screen and you'll see a big crowd of zombies running away from you. You get about 3 seconds of them not realizing you're there. So because this is forever round 10, once your weapon is upgraded enough, you'll melt every zombie before they ever turn around. Now just sit and wait for the zombies to come out of windows again and do it all over again. So if this helped, drop me a like and subscribe to help me out too. I'll now leave you with my footage of me doing this so you can see it in action. Thanks. We just got the Season 1 update, and combining an old glitch with a new game feature leads to the most broken result in Zombies. You can now lock the game into a round, and for this video, we lock it into round 11, meaning no abomination, no spider rounds once you reach round 11, and more importantly, easy camo grinds with no risk. Now, if you want to be the first to learn about these glitches, I've got a Discord with close to 10,000 players who are all looking to glitch, grind XP, and do Easter eggs. So hop on in. Okay, step 1. So before anything, you're going to want to choose the Ether Shroud Field upgrade. And be sure to equip the Burst Dash Augment as well as the Extra Charge Augment. I'll explain why we need both when we get to it. Okay, step 2, choose a game of Directed Zombies in Liberty Falls. The Directed mode is essentially a version of Zombies that focuses on helping beginners do the main Easter egg whilst capping the rounds, so they aren't overrun by hordes of zombies whilst doing so. But luckily for us, we know how to exploit that. So each time you open a new route, you'll notice the round cap will go up. And once you make it all the way up to being stood in front of the Pack-a-Punch machine, the current round cap will be 11, which is just what we want. Step 3, now just run around getting points to Pack-a-Punch your gun and get perks if you need them. Wonder Fizz is on the roof of the bank from round 1, and opening the way through or over the bank won't progress the round cap. Once you're all set and your Ether Shroud is ready to use, head over to the Groundskeeper's Shack, which is here on the map. Stand with your back to the door, and as you pop Ether Shroud, walk backwards into the door. This will pop you into the shack and no zombies can attack you. This is why we equipped the Burst Dash Augment. The reason we equipped the Extra Charge was so you could stack 2 charges of Ether Shroud so you can get out too. Getting out is simple, just lay down, crawl to the left and push forwards whilst popping Ether Shroud again. You can also use the Anywhere But Here Gobblegum, or just save, quit and come back. Now, you'll notice I'm using the new SMG during all of this, and I've not actually unlocked it yet. If you want to know how to do that glitch, click on the video pinned in the comments, or if you're watching on TikTok, just check my last video uploaded. So that's it. Here's my footage of me in the glitch. Now, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is the best way to level up your guns and get to high rounds in Liberty Falls if you don't have anyone to play with. But you can also do it with friends, or you can hop in my Discord that has over 11,000 players looking to glitch, grind XP, and everything in between. So hop on in at discord.gg/gaming exploits. Okay, step 1, drop into a game of Zombies on Liberty Falls. No, it doesn't have to be directed mode, just pick whichever one you are comfortable in. Just make sure you drop in with the Ether Shroud Field upgrade with the Burst Dash Augment equipped. Step 2, work your way up to the church and unlock it. I'd recommend getting the jet gun made as well. And now just keep playing until you have the Ether Shroud Field upgrade ready to use. Step 3, head to the church and with your back to the Pack-a-Punch machine, run and jump into the bench on the left whilst popping Ether Shroud. This will put you on the balcony of the church. A few things to note. If you stand up whilst zombies are spawning in, some of them may stop and throw meat at you. So just lay behind the desk and wait for them to all stop spawning in. In the spider rounds, a spider or two may spawn next to you. And the final thing to be aware of is that zombies all build up directly below you, so your best bet is using the jet gun's blast function. You can do it and reload your ammo instantly with the jet gun ammo glitch, where you literally hold the button to let out a blast, and as it hits 98%, hold the button for your lethal equipment, for me it's R1 on PlayStation, and then when you put the lethal equipment away, the jet gun will be back at 100%. But yeah, I hope this helped. If it did, drop me a like and a sub to help me out too. I'll now leave you with my footage so you can see it working. Thanks for watching. This is the best way to level up your guns and get to high rounds in Terminus if you don't have anyone to play with. But you can also do it with friends, or you can hop in my Discord that has over 11,000 players looking to glitch, grind XP, and everything in between. So hop on in at discord.gg/gaming exploits. Okay, step 1, drop into a game of zombies on Terminus. No, it doesn't have to be directed mode, just pick whichever one you feel comfortable in. Just make sure you drop in with the Ether Shroud field upgrade with the Burst Dash Augment equipped. Step 2, grab yourself Melee Macchiato and just keep playing until you have the Ether Shroud field upgrade ready to use. Step 3, head to the armory, turn your back on the door and use Ether Shroud whilst you move backwards into the armory. From here you can hold the weapon you want to level up and just melee the zombies. The weapon you're holding will continue to get XP. To leave, you literally just go through the door and then go through it again. I hope this helped. If it did, drop me a like and a sub to help me out too. I'll now leave you with my footage so you can see it working. Thanks for watching. If you don't want to waste time on the Nathan boss fight, it is all good. There is a very fast way to skip him. So step 1, obviously drop into a game of Terminus. You can do this on standard or directed mode. You can do this solo or with friends. If you need people to play with, hop in my Discord. We've got 11,300 players. Step 2, get through the story up to the Nathan fight where the chamber he's concealed in is slowly opening. As it's opening, you want to be stood on the bridge directly in front of him. Just keep the zombies away from you the best you can whilst it's still opening. Step 3, once that chamber is fully opened, jump over the side of the bridge and wait directly under it. Nathan will stand still and zombies will pile up all around him. When you see a good amount of zombies, just start very slowly inching yourself over to the right and the zombies will slowly push Nathan into the water. Boom, easy win. So I hope this helped. If it did, drop me a like and a sub to help me out too. I'll now leave you with my footage so you can see it working. Thanks for watching.
Just float under this bridge. Now. If you guys stay where you are. You can kill the flies. Come on. What is it? Oh, it's a spider. I should be pushing him off now. Yeah, here he comes. Come on, a little bit more. Push him off. He's so close. Come on, here he is. Come on, yeah.
This is a nice and easy solo glitch for unlimited ammo, and here is how you do it. Step 1, choose a pack of gobblegums that only has timed effects such as Idolize, Arsenal Accelerator, and so on. Make sure you have free fire in there too. Now hop into a game of zombies, any map is fine. I'd recommend directed mode whilst you're still learning the timing of this glitch. Step 2, try not to progress the round cap whilst you try to get 3 gobblegums with timed effects, and one of those will need to be free fire. If you wanted to be invisible to zombies for the entire game, then be sure to get Idolize equipped too. Now pop all 3 gobblegums, but on the final gobblegum animation, just as the bubble appears, pause the game, save, and quit. Step 3, come back into the game and you'll see the gobblegum still in effect on the side of the screen. Once the effect is about to run out on one of the gobblegums, start spamming to use them. So I'm on PlayStation, which means I need to spam right on the D-pad and X. If done correctly, there will be another animation of the gobblegum being used. And now this one is in effect infinitely, even when that new white bar goes all the way down. I did this with Arsenal Accelerator, Shields Up, and Free Fire. And as you can see, I use up no ammo whatsoever. If you've got camos to grind, I'd recommend doing the Ether Shroud Shed glitch so you can stay safe from zombies and just spray down the middle. I'll link the video for that in the comments just in case you don't know how to do it. So I hope this helped. Drop me a like and a sub to help me out too. I'll now leave you with my footage so you can see it all working. Thanks for watching.